my first initial thoughts were,
time up, son. Time up. In his face. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another review here at Three Shades of Whatever. Today it's finally time to talk about The Matrix Resurrections. As a whole, great flick. It was clever.
It was.
The way they did.
Did we call it? We called a lot.
oh yeah, we called it.
I think, yeah, we were on point with quite a lot of it. Quite a lot of bits.
I didn't know Neo was going to be such a beta, though. I didn't.
Hey.
That was disappointing. But the funniest part when
I got nothing. I got no rebuttal to that. You know what I mean? It's like it's like I want to be like, wait.
I got nothing.
I can't fly.
Yeah, that was not good. He tried. It was very comical.
Yeah. Then he rode on the back of the bike.
Well, that's not the first time. I didn't actually mind that. That doesn't bother me. In the Matrix, you know, that was like, the bikes were her thing. Dude, I did love that though, man. I'm not gonna lie. The way he would like use that impulse of energy to knock cars and shit away, and how he's throwing people. The problem I had with him using that power, which was two things. One, The Witcher. It was like identical to what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay.
And two, that's all he did.
Yeah, you know what?
That's all he did was that energy impulse to control shit. Stop bullets, do whatever, knock people out of the way, force missiles opposite.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had like a shield, like a little energy control field or whatever the hell you want to call it.
And what I was going to say, it plays into that where, so if he's the Trinity of this and she's the Neo because she's flying.
Hurts to hear, man. I don't
know what I mean. He has more powers than she did when.
Totally.
Yeah.
But here's the other part that kind of.
The first part.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing that got on my ass a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Was how easy it was for her to just figure out how to fly.
How to fly.
Right. She was like, you know what?
This
shit, I got this.
This is the Star Wars equivalent of Rey using the Force.
Yeah.
Like all this, I mean, she just learned it, just lifting up boulders.
She didn't even have to. Yeah, she didn't even have to go through the program and do the jump program.
None of that. And that was
like right on the
plural,
fly.
son.
Yes.
Oh, she did go through the jump program. When they wake you up, they make you do the jump program.
Oh, all that.
Yeah, that's not for the ones. There's a lot more that I liked that I didn't like. I'm just talking about the little things that crawled in my butt a little bit. You know what I mean?
Was dangling.
Fast forward.
I didn't care about that as much. I'm talking about like.
That was funny.
Yaya's Morpheus. Remember what I said that you can't copy someone's smoothness?
Yeah.
You can't do it. And my man over here threw right out, you know, bring your own swag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to bring your own swag. And you tried, but it did not work for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
You know what?
No.
He disrespected my man, too.
No, Yaya.
He disrespected him.
Yeah. They just made him flamboyant.
He was flamboyant a bit.
Like the way he came walking out of the friggin' shitter. Over this little orange suit talking about, hey, I'm Morpheus.
I was like, wait, are we not taking this seriously?
Yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Before, it was like Morpheus dressed fly.
Black.
He wasn't
My dude was black.
All black, everything.
You couldn't even tell he was wearing different pieces of clothing because they were so black together.
Yeah.
They did my man wrong.
Johnny Cash black.
Yeah.
This is the opposite side to the Matrix.
Well, no, we have to we have to look at it.
The yin to the yang. The female's the lead. The male's the.
Yes, yes, that's what we're getting at. Yes, Neo is the one who made him.
Morpheus and Neo had the thing.
Well, no, Neo designed this Morpheus to be put into that modal to eventually find him and do all this. But he designed him supposedly. He even said it. Morpheus, no, Morpheus. And he said that he made him a mixture of Morpheus and Smith.
And Agent Smith, yep.
That's what he said in the movie, yeah.
But again, here we go.
But you already
Smith ain't flamboyant. No. I'm not going to be like, okay, well, it was the Smith side. My man was more in his own way smoothed out, talking to...
Yeah, he was.
pleated.
Yeah.
I'm talking perfect.
Yeah, it was.
It's a program, you know what I mean? As far as it goes, the movie was really, really good, not great. Here's another thing. Was it necessary to even make?
It's kind of like
Did you need this as far as the Matrix goes? I'm not saying we didn't. I'm literally asking a question
as
here.
far as building a 6 movie or
If that's what they're doing.
6 more movies or
I've
12
looked
movies
into it, man. I don't see anything
a
else
12
as far as
movie
what this is going.
franchise.
Six
You know?
more
They
of
could
these?
just
No,
keep repeat. You know, they can just keep repeating this loop and just changing the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Basically, like
I would hope that they don't, but
Okay, so here's another one that got to me a little bit. The new Smith.
yeah.
you know
Called it.
called it.
Called it.
We called it. We called it on the trailer, and
Called it.
yeah, it was.
But he bothered me. Smith was like, if my dude talked like he did in that one scene where he was acting like Smith,
Yes.
you know, people living out their lives,
Yeah.
oblivious, or
Yeah.
whatever he said.
Yeah.
You know, like that's, you got to say it better, like, living out their lives. That's how. Yeah. But yeah, that part there, if he would have, like, when he snapped out of his character and became Smith again, boom, you should have talked like that.
Yeah.
Then I'd have been like, dude, I'm talking to Smith. But he comes in all cool, like, yo, what's up, Neo? Like, hey, corny.
There was a lot of that going on.
Yes.
There was a lot of that happening.
Yeah,
Hey, guy, what's happening?
Yeah.
Hey. Right.
Yeah.
We're in the Matrix.
Yeah. Like, and how, like, it was a cool concept, the swarm, like how they would turn everybody.
Yeah.
But, dog, how many people are going to fall for this? Like, dude, wasn't it just in the bathroom? Like, they wake up 3 blocks down in a friggin' towel? Huh?
Dude gets out of bed and jumps out the window.
Does the program stay in their brain until they're back in the exact same position they were? After Neo beats the shit out of them?
Yeah, pretty much. Or Trinity. Which
You see what I'm saying?
Take your pick.
Well, yeah, but she got the last, like, 5 minutes. I mean, he was doing his thing. You know, but I'm just saying, like, these are the things that get the gears turning.
Yeah.
Not knocking the flick. I know it sounds like I didn't like it. I really did.
No, it's just the beginning of
It's
where
just,
we're stating what
these
we
are the
did.
little things,
You know,
that
fast forward
that,
to the,
that crawled in my ass, kind of. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah, man. With Morpheus, some of the outfit choice was like, yo, you're really
dog the
bright
kung
right now,
fu
man.
part. They're in the friggin' in the dojo, and he walks in,
kimono.
but wide open, dog, like nipple open.
It was
showing
bare
us
chest.
that.
Yeah.
It was just
Like they have what is this Kylo Ren moment? Like what the hell is happening?
You know what it kind of reminded me of, but it wasn't him.
I don't know if
Who's the master? Show enough. Who's the prettiest?
Yes.
Show enough, but show enough at least covered his nipples.
Yes, he had proper openage. I don't need all that, bro. Like he looked like he was coming in to be sexy with me. I'm not feeling it.
Kiss my
Are we
Converse.
fighting or my no-no
Neo
square?
put it on though.
Yeah.
When he gave that.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
what that's what he had. He had a
Hadouken.
Hadouken. We made fun of it,
Yep.
called it Hadouken, but
Yep.
that's literally
It
was his power
was
the
it.
entire flick.
It was.
Yeah.
Because he was throwing them. You know, by the end of the
Yeah, it was everywhere. It's just back to the whole like when the sisters were doing the original one, into this, was this always in mind? This is only the one now.
So the one sibling.
Yes, Lily, I think is the name. Whatever. But yes, I don't
They
know.
branched off.
I don't know if this was in mind from the beginning or if they're just trying to do something new. Like I get the whole people. I get where people that have commented saying it's woke. I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see this one as that. Here's my reason why. Okay, Off Jump. It was a more female lead empowerment cast. You know, you got Niobe.
Yep.
You got your blue-haired chick whose name I still have. It takes time with names for me.
Rabbit.
Yeah, the White Rabbit chick. Yes.
Bugs.
Bugs.
That's it.
Yeah. How the hell did I forget that?
Right. Yeah.
But no, back to my point. I don't see it as being a woke movie because it just because it has female in power positions doesn't make it a woke flick.
Right.
Now, if they're like out there throwing it out, like, okay, here's my version of a woke flick, and this is not knocking it. It's just this to me had that feeling of it. Was the first Halloween with old Jamie Lee Curtis, the recent one out of the two that are made now, the first one.
Oh.
Okay. Because in that movie, they made every dude a whole bitch. And every woman had to save the day. Not saying there aren't places in the world where that could happen. There are some bitch men out there. You know who you are. But, I mean, it was just like, dog, I'm sitting back like, does every dude like gotta be, you know, like that wimpy?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's no testosterone in that town.
Better call your wife. She needs to change your tire.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's my point. That's there. Boom. Like, because if dude would have had a flat, I bet you the wife would have showed up. Like my mom told me to do this in case Michael ever showed up.
Grab the jack.
You know what I mean?
I gotta change the tire.
You know what I'm saying?
Hubcap. She'd be like the dad in A Christmas Story. No. Hold it like this so I can put the nuts in it.
Yeah. You know, his nuts.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Yeah, I was going to go there, but I was trying to hold off, but it just couldn't.
I was about to pause it, but I was like, you know what?
It had to happen.
Go ahead, let this happen. Yeah.
I don't see this as being that, just because the dudes were tough too, man. Everybody was kicking ass. It was good. You know, it was a good flick. I enjoyed the movie as a whole. I really, really enjoyed it. Like in the beginning, when Bug shows up into the modal, right, and they're watching the Trinity scene, right.
Yeah.
That had me messed up too, because they're talking about like they're watching it. I'm like, okay, so if they're back in time watching this, did they go to an old program? Then all of a sudden, it's not Carrie Ann Moss Trinity.
Right.
No.
So I'm like, what the hell? And then when she tells Morpheus that you know, you're not in the Matrix here.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's when it's like, this is somebody programmed this. Somebody made this in their likeness.
Right.
But they, you know, I didn't get that they planted him there. I was like, what the hell is Morpheus doing there? I thought they got Morpheus as an agent now. What the hell?
Yeah, that was kind of...
It threw me off.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But that's my point. That's what I really enjoyed about this movie.
Was a
Because
nice
I couldn't get my grasp on it real good through the entire flick. Because of little things, you know, they would change up on you.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't even tell in the beginning what the hell I was watching, if it was real or not. Because that friggin', what do they call him? The analyst?
Yeah.
The way he could rewind, like when everything went to shit and Smith was back and everybody's shooting up in the friggin' in the office building,
That
then all of a
was
sudden,
crazy.
boom, he's back in the friggin' chair.
Deja vu cat. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's like faster than Bullet Theory. Which is
I was waiting for Neo to break out of that, so that's the one
Me
another
too.
thing that bothered me.
Me too.
Like that, especially the last time.
I
The
was like,
very
you don't-
last
you
time
don't
when he's
have
standing
this?
there, when it looked like Neo was faking it, I'm like, yo, he's about to bust out of
Yep.
it, and he didn't. Beta.
I was like,
Can I
boo.
rewind a little bit
Sure.
to where when you said that you saw they were watching Carrie Ann, but that was the anomaly. That was in the video game that Neo made, right? That was in the video game that Neo made, and that was the anomaly that Mr. Anderson at the computer, he saw them hacking that, and he's like, "Oh, there's a hacker or whatever." And then we're like, "Oh, that's her," and they're like, "Oh, what is this?"
Right,
You
and they're
know?
like, no, that's not her.
Yeah.
That's it. That's and that's what they figured out. Somebody was rerunning this program.
Yes.
You know, in a continuous loop, and they're like, well, why would somebody do that? And then this is not how this happened.
But that's my point. That's why I didn't think that was part of the game. I thought that was something that Neo had created on the side,
Because
not
if it
actually
was
part
out
of
of his
the game.
mind, it wouldn't have happened that way.
Yes, it would, and like he did this for that in there for someone to find and get Morpheus to come and wake him up.
Maybe that's what he.
Well, that's what they kept saying. That's what they were leading towards.
Yeah.
And I think
Maybe he did change it in the game, though.
No, I don't think it was the game, man. I think this was a side program that he had shelved somewhere, Matrix type.
Left a door open for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, he said that somebody about leaving the door open.
He did.
So he was written by Neo.
Neo was written by Neo.
No,
Morpheus.
Morpheus
Yes,
was
but
written
not
by
in the
Neo
game.
as an agent in the game.
No. Because you remember when they're sitting there, they walk in and they say, here's footage of your game. When they're about to wake Neo up and give him the pill. They're playing
Morpheus
footage of the
was
game.
the
It was
regular.
Lawrence Fishburne. It was
Yeah.
all them.
It was the regular Morpheus as we've seen it.
Okay, that's a separate Matrix from the main.
Neo created the modal, dude. Neo created it, not the analyst. This is a modal inside the Matrix because Neo's inside the Matrix. So he had to create
inside the side project. Inside the side project.
Correct. That he's making.
I thought that was within the game.
I can't say 100% whether it is or not, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, that's not the feeling I got that it was live in the game. The only thing, and here's the other reasoning, is because when that guy walked in, his assistant, he says, "Oh look, that's what you got an older code of the Matrix." That's
Yep.
what was
Yeah.
being hacked. The
Yeah,
older
the
code.
older code.
Yes.
Notice how every time-
Not the game.
Notice how every time something happened, one of these
Do you
assistants
understand?
walk in.
This is something else he had side.
Yep.
Yes.
That took a long time for that, yes. Well, yeah, so that's basically how it works. That's what they were trying to do. And
Yeah.
we'll just... After that
This
is
is
when
great
it got...
concept.
Well, I mean, that's just the beginning.
Yeah,
That was just the beginning. That's what I'm saying. That right there had me like, wow, that was actually pretty
Yeah.
freaking clever. I really enjoyed that.
That's what I said. The analyst
You know?
was right. It was really clever.
It was.
Really clever.
Super clever. And you know what? It's funny. The analyst said it, but I said
Yeah.
it first, damn it, because I said it in the first 10 minutes of the movie. Sitting there live by myself
Right.
watching it. But like, that was pretty clever.
Yeah.
I wasn't by myself, but you know what I'm saying.
First 10, 20 minutes
I
of the
don't
movie,
do
you're
that.
like, you know?
Then you got Neo on the side with his blue pills everywhere, shaking,
Yeah.
whining to his shrink all the time like Tony Soprano.
Dr. Doogie.
You know?
Dr.
Yeah, Dr.
Doogie.
Doogie. I love the blue glasses, though. I
Yeah,
thought that was a
man.
cool touch.
He was crippin'.
Cat's
Yeah.
name was Deja Vu. Is
Yeah.
awesome.
He was
Yes.
something else.
It's a way to
He
mess
was
with you.
good.
And
It
it-
was really
That
good.
character, I love that character.
Yeah.
And it was a great idea to
Yeah.
reprogram Neo coming back in thinking that he designed his entire life
Yeah.
into a video game. See, he thinks these
Man.
memories aren't memories; they're what he wrote for a game
Right.
when it was his life. But here's
And
another
it's so
issue.
convincing because he's not really Neo. He's that bald little dude.
Yeah. Well,
You
yeah.
know, what you
yeah.
see in the mirrors
Exactly.
and stuff, and you're like,
Yep.
oh shit, what was that? What was that? And her, she's like a big tall blonde or whatever.
So that's the other thing. Well, here we go. That was another point that I was going to make earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Who sees what? It only took me a few minutes to figure it out. But at first, when I was like, does Trinity and Neo see themselves? They do.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
but
see
here-
each other.
They see themselves.
here's the reason
Yeah.
why when she was trying to figure out who he designed this chick in the game after, she's like, I went to my husband and I said, doesn't this look like me?
Right.
And he laughs it off. And I was like, damn, why would he laugh at her? And then you see her in the mirror with blonde hair and shit, because he don't see you.
Right.
You see
you.
her, yes.
Yep.
But she thinks he sees her
Yep.
Yeah.
instead of the blonde chick. But the only problem with that is, for Neo as well, whilst brushing hair, what are you hitting? What are you hitting?
It's just
What's there?
You know what I mean?
What are you making
Because look,
contact
it's
with?
mainly
never
for
combs his
Trinity.
hair.
Well, no, for Neo you can understand because he sees it, so maybe it's still there, just other people can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Trinity goes, she thinks her hair is this friggin' long, so that means she never
No.
brushes
Nope.
this shit.
Nope.
How is it not throwed out like a crazy person? That's some good code.
Yeah. Some real good code.
Yeah. They're the
It's
Matrix.
a stupid ass point,
good
but let's continue. Sati's role was different than what I expected in this movie.
Yeah, me
But
too.
you called the librarian.
I
called
did.
it.
I thought she was going to be the Oracle.
I did too.
I was
Yeah.
I was wrong about that.
Even with the glasses.
She
and
may
everything.
still be.
Yeah.
Maybe she may. I should say
Turn into
she
the
may
new
still
Oracle.
end up
Yeah.
Yeah.
being the new Oracle.
Even as the librarian, her appearance
You
was
knew, yeah.
a mix between the girl that we knew and the Oracle.
Yes.
The big glasses.
Yes.
How she like
the clothes.
yes.
Like the first
Her
lady with
facial
the shirt.
expressions,
Yes.
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 All of it.
Yes.
All of it.
100%.
It was all Oracle.
So I do still think that's possible. Man, and what about the new plugs that they put into Neo and Trinity?
Dude, what is
Is that what kept them from aging? Like I was wondering that. Is that some kind of anti-aging stuff that I don't
I don't
know.
know. And notice that Neo and Trinity were the only ones with that. Everyone else had the plugs, the regular plugs.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah.
it makes me think of the anti because
They were the
supposedly
extra output.
well supposedly everybody else lives a normal life. They die off. Blah blah blah. But at the same time, all their chambers could be cryo chambers, if you will, and they're just recycling their lives.
Could be.
You know what I mean? They die off, they bring them back, they wipe their memory and have them do it again.
Could be that.
You know what I mean? You never know. Yeah, it could be something as simple as that. How else do you keep somebody in the dawn of one age of time?
This part of the program is called When the Twin Powers Activate.
Yes. That's when they grabbed the hands and everything exploded around them. And
Yep.
what the hell? Like, that's the other thing that kind of bothered me a little bit. It's like, why?
Right.
I mean, they used to... What happened then?
Right.
Mm-hmm. What's the formula for energy?
Not that. That was just... It was odd to me. I mean, I didn't understand.
Bro, she was just snapped. Like,
I don't understand
is
it.
this Marvel? What happened?
Oh. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Thanos.
Yeah.
just saying. Like,
See, you know what popped into my head? It's so bad. Little John.
Snap your fingers, but do you still?
Do you still?
which was even
Now,
more fucking hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie either. I mean, Niobe always kind of got on my nerves with her smug ass.
It's
You know what I mean? Like, I never believed in the one. You saw him fly.
you were there. What do you mean?
I'm talking. I mean, I know he just did this little bullshit, whatever. But my dude just.
yeah, you saw it.
You saw
You were there.
people shoot bullets at him. My man was like, no,
Right.
have a snack.
These no, I don't want those.
You know? But that was like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the stopping the bullets thing. Like, he put his hand up, no big deal. They would all stop, right? Kicking agents in the ass, one hand. Smith, the biggest agent of the ball, kicked that one hand, right?
Doing them dirty.
Once you realize who you are again,
You should be able to do that shit.
why can't
That-
you?
right,
Why
that-
wouldn't
does
it
that
just be
not
like
return?
riding a bike? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, that was me. Oh,
Right.
I'm on it.
Yep.
Why? If you're out of practice flying and you remember that you could, you should be able to do it right away. Because someone who never did it figured it out in 10 seconds while falling. Just saying.
And notice how when they started to fall, Neo was like, and she was just
Yeah, she was smooth. Yeah, it was
I
Three
got
Stooges.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little Laurel and Hardy. Like, I noticed it too. I was like, he's flailing a little
yeah,
bit.
he's
Yeah.
flailing.
Like,
Yeah.
was this like a Thelma and Louise moment for him? It seems like we're talking a lot of shit. I really did have fun watching it.
No, the movie was good though.
But as we were talk about the parts, it's like I can't help but talk about things that irk me as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does it turn into that? Like, I should be sitting here just gloating and talking about how much I loved it. But I did. Because I did. I really enjoyed it. I will watch it again. But again, I'm going back to, was it necessary?
But also, I feel like for people who are fans of The Matrix, they're going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing the same exact
It
thing.
did nothing for me as far as adding on to what already was.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a continuation of obviously, and it's a well-made continuation, but
Gives
some
you
of the things that they did were disrespectful
to the original
character.
But you can't say that because the person who wrote the friggin' characters wrote this one.
Yeah,
So it's only disrespectful to you.
as a fan.
There, fair enough.
That's okay. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Is that?
My man
Yeah,
Morpheus.
because the whole Lawrence
My
Fishburne thing
man-
bothered the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
My man
I'm glad we got to
Neo.
see him in the flick, but the whole Yaya Morpheus thing was probably the one biggest problem I had with it. I was like, oh, he was just cringy.
He was stepping all over his lines.
They took
Yeah,
a
oh
giant-
man,
He-
why?
He was a habitual line
Like,
stepper.
Blah
dog.
blah blah. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted Lawrence Fishburne to come out and say,
I mean, I'm still a little confused. I just really am. I don't know what the aim was
Yeah.
with this. That's what I'm trying to
What
really
happens
put my
now is
fingers
like-
on. Yeah, where do they go? Now they are the two.
Right.
Like, do you have to keep going back and fighting the machines again?
Yeah,
Are
but
we trying to
what's-
free everybody again? Because I mean, Niobe didn't give a shit. She's like, we're good. We got
straight,
our
thanks.
fake ass guy from the
Right.
machines, and
We got these
like
strawberries.
the funny thing is, there's
with all
still
that war.
like while listening to all this, while they're talking about all their accomplishments, I'm like, you ain't accomplished shit because you couldn't do any of this without the friggin' machines. So the machines accomplished all this for you. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, we grew this. You mean my
They
dude made
grew
out of metal
this.
beads
Right.
over there grew it?
Yeah, that guy.
the AI.
Yeah.
AI grew that.
Yeah. So why don't you stop complaining and just say we're working in harmony? We're good.
Yeah.
We know you want your chick. Go give it a shot. We knew nothing.
I mean,
You know,
Yeah,
you
I don't
feel
know.
me?
This your man's over there. I don't know. I got
Exactly.
nothing to do
which
with it.
Neo and Trinity started, which was a great, again, that's a great continuation of the story, and see how the story progressed and all. And I mean, that's, I think, the point of this movie. But like, the integrity of the characters is what I'm talking.
He's still on it.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm not going to
Like-
stop until they get it.
No.
I'm telling you. You got to understand what I meant when I said
No.
it.
Like
He's a habitual line stepper.
Trinity's character in the first ones wasn't acting. She wasn't flailing, and all that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, she was cool
She
and
was
collected.
cool
Yeah.
and calm.
Yeah.
And collected.
Real cool.
Like
Come on, he must have lost his nerve with his hair.
You guess. But we still enjoyed the movie.
I really did.
I
I
did.
keep saying it. I have to keep reiterating. I did
And
enjoy
I keep
it.
saying, but
Because the entire flick, I'm like, I
want it to
really
be
am
known.
liking this. It's clever.
Yeah.
It is clever.
It
It's
was.
just,
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
I mean, I say it's just. Everything we've just said is what it's just.
Yeah.
Just.
But other than that, yeah, I dig it.
It's her turn. It's time to go.
I just think it was, and I don't want to say it was a money grab. I think they were trying to just do something different with it. You know.
Yeah.
Why? Who am I to say? What do I know?
I mean, I still put my
still
hoodie
enjoyed
on
it.
for it, but
Yeah.
you know.
I still watched it. I still enjoyed it. I had a good time watching it.
Yeah.
You know, I really did.
Would you go see the next one in the theaters?
No.
Me neither.
I'm just being honest.
He would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
Well, if you like that, like the video and subscribe to the page. Hit the bell to stay tuned for new content, and leave us a comment below to let us know if you agree or disagree with what we had to say. We want to hear what you have to say about it. On that note, we are 3 Shades of Whatever.